What if I told you that sitting quietly in a forgotten drawer, an old collection box, or even an inherited coin album could be a tiny piece of metal hiding a story worth thousands of dollars? Most people look at old coins and see only numbers, dates, and worn designs. But experienced collectors see something completely different. They see history. They see rarity. They see a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. And today, we are uncovering one of the most fascinating rare coins that has captured the attention of serious collectors around the world. A coin that came from a time of rebuilding, transformation, and unforgettable history. This is not just an ordinary coin. This is a piece of the past that carries a story from another era. A coin where every detail, every mark, and every small feature can change everything. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal why this incredible coin has become such a powerful discovery in the collector world, what makes it different from millions of other coins, and the current market value that has made collectors pay extremely close attention. Welcome to American Coin Secrets, where we bring you freshly updated rare coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and amazing stories from the world of collectible coins every single day. Now, let's uncover the mystery behind the first incredible coin on today's list. First up, imagine holding a small coin in your hand that traveled through decades of history. A coin that survived changing economies, changing generations, and countless journeys before arriving in the hands of a collector. This is the story of the Germany 10 Pfennig from 1950 with the D mint mark. At first glance, this coin may appear simple. It does not have the massive size of a famous silver dollar, and it does not scream luxury when someone first sees it. But in the world of serious coin collecting, appearance is only the beginning. The true magic is hidden beneath the surface. This coin was created during a remarkable chapter in German history. The year 1950 came only a few years after World War II, during a period when Germany was rebuilding its economy and creating a new foundation for the future. The introduction of coins during this era represented more than everyday currency. These pieces became symbols of recovery, stability, and a new beginning. The 10 Pfennig denomination was an important part of daily life. It circulated among ordinary people, passing through countless hands in shops, markets, and communities. Every scratch, every mark, and every sign of circulation tells a silent story of the people who used it. The coin's composition also reflects the practical design philosophy of the period. Instead of focusing on precious metals, the creators focused on durability and everyday usefulness. The coin was made to survive regular circulation while representing the strength and rebuilding of a new economic era. But here is where the story becomes truly exciting. Not every 1950D Germany 10 Pfennig coin became a collector sensation. Millions of coins can exist, but only a small number develop the qualities that attract serious collectors. Condition, preservation, authenticity, and overall appearance can completely transform the importance of a coin. And this is exactly why collectors pay close attention to examples that have survived in exceptional condition. A coin that spent decades protected from damage tells a completely different story than one that experienced heavy wear. Sharp details, clean surfaces, and strong original features can place a coin into a much more desirable category. The 1950D Germany 10 Pfennig is especially interesting because collectors are not only searching for a piece of metal, they are searching for a connection to history. They are searching for a survivor. They are searching for a coin that represents a moment in time that can never be recreated. One of the most fascinating features of this coin is the combination of its historical background and collector demand. Many people overlook coins from everyday circulation because they do not immediately recognize their importance. But that is where some of the greatest discoveries begin. A coin does not need to be large to hold a powerful story. Sometimes the smallest treasures create the biggest surprises. Collectors carefully examine details such as the mint mark, design sharpness, surface quality, and overall condition. These small characteristics help determine whether a coin remains an ordinary collectible or becomes a highly desirable piece. For anyone searching through old collections, inherited coin boxes, or forgotten albums, this is exactly the type of coin that deserves attention. A small difference can create a completely different collecting experience. And now comes the moment many collectors have been waiting for. For the specific 1950D. Germany's Pfennig coin in fine condition that we are discussing today, the current market value is approximately $65,000. A value like this shows why collectors continue searching through historical coins with patience and dedication. Behind this coin is not just a price tag. It represents decades of history, rarity, and collector interest combined into one remarkable piece. But remember, the world of rare coins depends heavily on authenticity, professional evaluation, and exact condition. The most valuable examples are always the coins that have the right combination of historical importance, genuine rarity, and strong collector demand. If you believe you have a Germany 10 Pfennig coin from 1950, never rush to clean it. Cleaning can damage original surfaces and may reduce collector appeal. Handle old coins carefully by their edges, store them properly, and consider professional evaluation before making decisions. The biggest discoveries often come from people who take the time to understand what they have. A coin sitting quietly for decades could be carrying a story that collectors around the world are searching for. The Germany Pfennig 1950D is a powerful reminder that history can hide in the smallest places. A simple-looking coin can carry the memories of an entire era, and a forgotten piece of currency can become a fascinating collector treasure. This is exactly why rare coin collecting continues to inspire millions of people, because every coin has a story. But only a few coins have a story powerful enough to capture worldwide attention. And this was only the beginning. Stay with American Coin Secrets, because we are uncovering more rare coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable collector discoveries every day. The next coin on our list carries an even more mysterious story, and you definitely do not want to miss what comes next. Next up, after discovering the mystery behind the Germany 10 Pfennig 1950D, we now move to another fascinating piece of history. A coin that carries the artistic spirit of Italy and the legacy of a nation known for its incredible craftsmanship. Imagine opening an old collection box and finding a small Italian coin that has been quietly waiting for decades. At first, it may look like an ordinary piece of currency from the past. But hidden within its design is a story of history, artistry, and collector fascination. This is the Italy 50 Lira 1976 ER, a coin that represents an important period in modern Italian history, a time when Italy was experiencing cultural growth, economic changes, and a strong connection between everyday life and national identity. But what makes this coin truly fascinating is not just the date printed on its surface. It is the combination of its origin, design, rarity factors, and the attention it has received from collectors searching for special pieces from Italy's monetary history. The story begins in Italy, a country where coins have always carried more than just financial value. Italian coins have traditionally reflected art, architecture, symbolism, and the nation's unique identity. The 50 lira denomination played an important role in Italy's everyday economy. For many years, these coins passed from hand to hand, moving through shops, markets, and communities. Every journey added another chapter to their history. The 1976 issue was created during a period when Italy's economy and society were going through significant changes. The coin became a small but meaningful representation of that era. The R mint mark adds another layer of interest for collectors because it connects the coin to the famous Italian minting tradition. For collectors, mint marks are not just small letters. They are clues. They reveal where a coin was produced, connect it to a specific production history, and help determine its place among other examples. And this is where the excitement begins. Millions of coins can be produced, but not every coin survives the test of time in a condition that attracts serious collectors. A coin's journey after leaving the mint can completely change its future. Some coins experience decades of heavy use, while others are carefully preserved, protected from scratches, damage, and environmental effects. The example we are focusing on today is a fine-condition Italy 50 lira 1976 R, a coin that has maintained qualities that make it especially interesting in the collector market. When collectors examine a coin like this, they look beyond the simple design. They study the details. They examine the sharpness of the images, the clarity of the lettering, the condition of the surface, and the overall preservation. Every small feature can tell a story. The design of Italian coins from this era reflects the country's attention to detail. The artwork was created with the goal of producing a coin that was practical for daily use, while still carrying a sense of national character. This balance between function and artistic design is one reason many collectors continue to explore Italian coins. But the biggest question remains: why would collectors become so interested in a coin that many people might overlook? The answer is rarity and demand. Rare coins are not always the biggest or oldest coins. Sometimes they are coins that survived in fewer desirable examples than collectors expected. A coin can become highly sought after because of its historical connection, limited availability in collectible condition, and the growing interest of people who appreciate world coins. The Italy 50 lira 1976 R represents exactly the type of discovery that keeps collectors searching. It reminds us that valuable treasures are not always hidden in obvious places. Sometimes they are found among ordinary-looking coins that have been forgotten for years. Collectors who search through old albums, inherited collections, and international coin sets understand this excitement. Because every collection has a possibility, every box has a story, and every coin has a chance to surprise you. Now comes the moment that many viewers have been waiting for. For the specific Italy 50 lira 1976 R and a coin in fine condition that we are discussing today, the current market value is approximately $76,000. A figure like this demonstrates why rare coin collecting continues to attract passionate collectors around the world. Behind this coin is not only a number, it represents history, preservation, collector interest, and the powerful connection between the past and the present. A rare coin is not simply an object. It is a piece of time that has survived. And when collectors discover a coin with the right combination of historical importance and demand, it can become a remarkable addition to a serious collection. Remember, always verify rare coins carefully. Authenticity, professional evaluation, and accurate condition assessment are essential parts of understanding a coin's true place in the collector world. If you discover an Italy 50 lira 1976 AR coin, protect it before making any decisions. Avoid cleaning the surface because original details and natural appearance are extremely important to collectors. Store it in proper protection, handle it carefully, and study the important details that make each coin unique. The greatest discoveries often come from patience. Collectors who understand history and preservation are the ones who recognize opportunities when they appear. The Italy 50 lira 1976 R is a reminder that incredible stories can exist inside the smallest pieces of metal. A coin created for everyday life can become a fascinating collector treasure decades later. It carries the artistic tradition of Italy, the memories of another era, and the excitement of discovery that makes coin collecting such a powerful hobby. This is why collectors continue searching. Because somewhere, hidden among old possessions and forgotten collections, another extraordinary coin may still be waiting. You are watching American Coin Secrets, where we bring you freshly updated rare coin stories, discoveries, and collector secrets every day. And remember, this was only coin number 2. The final coin on today's list carries another unbelievable story, and you will not want to miss what makes it one of the most fascinating rare coins in today's market. Next up, we have reached the final and most exciting discovery of today's journey on American Coin Secrets. We have already explored 2 incredible coins with fascinating stories. But this final coin takes us into a completely different chapter of world history. A time of empires. A time when coins carried the symbols of powerful governments. A time when a small piece of metal could travel across thousands of miles, pass through countless hands, and preserve the memory of an entire generation. Today, we uncover the mystery behind the India-British quarter Anna 1938. A coin that may look small in size, but behind its simple appearance is a remarkable story filled with history, tradition, and collector fascination. Many people see old coins as forgotten objects from the past, but collectors see something much greater. They see a connection to history. They see a witness that survived decades of change. They see a treasure that carries a story no modern object can replace. And this is exactly why the India-British quarter Anna 1938 has become such an interesting piece among collectors who appreciate historic Indian coinage. The story of this coin begins during the British era in India, a period when the monetary system was controlled under British administration. Coins produced during this time were not just tools for trade. They represented the economic structure, political environment, and daily life of millions of people. The quarter anna denomination was an important part of everyday transactions. It was a coin that ordinary people could have used in markets, shops, and communities throughout British India. Think about the journey of a single coin from 1938. It may have been exchanged between merchants. It may have been carried by families. It may have traveled through towns and cities during a completely different era. Every mark on its surface represents a moment from history. Every sign of age tells a story. And that is what makes historical coins so fascinating. They are not just metal objects. They are time capsules. The 1938 date is especially important because it places this coin during the final years before India's independence movement reached its historic conclusion. The world was changing rapidly, and coins from this era became silent witnesses to those transformations. The design of British Indian coins often reflected the authority and symbolism of the period. The artwork, inscriptions, and details were carefully created to represent the monetary system of the time. For collectors, these details are incredibly important. A small feature can separate an ordinary example from a highly desirable collectible. The composition of these coins was designed for practical circulation, meaning they were created to be durable enough for everyday use. Unlike modern coins that are often produced with advanced technology, these historic coins were made in an era when craftsmanship and traditional minting methods played a major role. And now we come to the part that creates the biggest excitement among collectors. Why does a coin that was once used in everyday transactions become something people search for decades later? The answer is survival. Time changes everything. Millions of coins disappear, become damaged, are lost, or are forgotten. But the examples that survive with strong details and desirable condition become much more interesting. The India-British quarter, Anna 1938 in fine condition, represents one of those fascinating survivors. Collectors carefully study the condition, the clarity of the design, the preservation of the surfaces, and the authenticity of the coin. A well-preserved historic coin creates a stronger connection to the past because it allows collectors to experience a piece of history that has remained intact for generations. This is the true attraction behind coins from the British India era. They are not only collectibles, they are historical artifacts. They connect collectors with a world that no longer exists. The demand for historic coins continues because collectors around the world are searching for pieces that tell meaningful stories. And coins from important historical periods often hold a special place because they represent moments that changed the world. The India-British quarter, Anna 1938, is a perfect example of how something small can hold enormous historical importance. A coin that once represented everyday value can later become a fascinating discovery for collectors. It reminds us that treasures are not always hidden in large boxes or expensive collections. Sometimes they are hidden in old albums, inherited belongings, and forgotten corners where history has been waiting quietly. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. For the specific India-British quarter, Anna 1938 coin in fine condition that we are discussing today. The current market value is approximately $80,000. A value like this highlights the incredible interest that rare historical coins can generate among collectors. Behind this coin is a combination of age, historical significance, preservation, and collector demand. This is why experienced collectors never judge a coin only by its size or appearance. A small coin can carry a huge story. A simple design can represent an entire era. And a forgotten piece of currency can become a remarkable part of a serious collection. If you discover an old British India coin, protect it carefully. Never clean historical coins aggressively because original surfaces and natural aging are important parts of their identity. Store coins in proper protective holders, handle them carefully, and research their history before making any decisions. The greatest discoveries often come from people who take the time to look closer. A coin that seems ordinary today could be a piece of history that collectors have been searching for. The India-British quarter, Anna 1938, is more than a coin. It is a connection to another time. It is a reminder of a changing world, a symbol of history, and a piece of the past that survived long enough to tell its story. This is what makes rare coin collecting so exciting. Every coin has a journey. Every coin has a mystery. But only a few coins have a story powerful enough to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. You have been watching American Coin Secrets, where we bring you freshly updated rare coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and incredible collector stories every day. If you enjoyed this journey through 3 extraordinary rare coins, stay connected because more amazing discoveries are coming. The next hidden treasure could already be waiting somewhere. And the person who finds it may be the one who understands the story behind the coin.